Okay, so I have all these packages that just got delivered yesterday. Some of them I know what they are, some of them I don't, but we're gonna go into all of them today because after this, I have to really put all the stuff in the van. So we're gonna do an unboxing today. I'm gonna show you guys what we got, and yeah, I guess let's get started. All right, so I'm gonna start with some of the stuff that's like, like necessities, like little small things. And we're gonna move up in scale onto the things that are gonna really change like my overall quality of life doing van life. So one thing that I noticed about the van is that when I got this van and my first night driving at night, my first time driving at night, it was like almost impossible to see. So the headlights are like really caked over. So the first thing I got was this Cerakote. This is a ceramic coating. It's supposed to restore your headlights. This is extremely important because every time it's nighttime, it's very hard to see. So hopefully this will really like help out. I really do want to get like some LED headlights at some point, and maybe get a light bar so when I'm driving in like the middle of the woods, I can see, because even in the Astro van, the headlights were not that bright, and it's always been an issue. So I definitely want to change that moving forward. Oh, speaking of lights, so this next thing that I got, this is gonna be really awesome. So if you guys don't recall, the lights that I used in the Astro van, I'm pointing this way because the Astro van's like right there. I used, they were like a pack of, like a $20 pack of like 6 LED lights, but you like put the batteries in them, like AAA batteries, and they last for like, honestly, they would last for like a couple days of using them every day, and then they would burn out. So I kept having to buy new batteries, and it got really expensive. So this time around, I really wanted to do it like the professional way, or at least like the more accurate, correct way. So I got some actual, I don't want to take them out too much, I don't want to break them or anything, but I got actual puck lights. So these are actual 12-volt DC puck lights. And when I was deciding which ones to get, I remembered watching Ryan Toomey, and when he talked about his regrets for his van build, I think the only one that he really brought up was that he regretted putting white lights on the top of his van because it makes him feel like he's in like a insane asylum, which I totally get. So I made sure to get warm lights. So these are warm lights. They also come with this little drill bit that drills straight into like the roof or whatever to cut out the hole. Then you just put the puck lights in there and connect them to your power station or whatever you have, your power source. So hopefully we'll be getting these lights in this van pretty soon. I already have lights up there, but I'm probably gonna take them out, to be honest, just because I mean, realistically, I can't really have those lights and these lights. It's not gonna be enough space up top. So got some warm lights, and they also recommended that I buy this, which is a dimmer switch for the lights. I have no idea how to set this up. I really have no clue how a dimmer switch will connect to these lights, but I'm gonna figure it out eventually, or not, or probably hopefully will. At least somebody can help me while I'm doing it. So I'm gonna have to rely on YouTube University and you guys if I have any problems with hooking the dimmer switch to these lights. But yeah, these are my first few things that I got that I really wanted to make sure I had. Lights are really important, and of course my headlights, ultra important. So yeah, so the next thing I got is kind of more of a fun thing for me, but I think it's gonna really be important when I'm doing my like editing and like working on music, to have double space and stuff like that, but also just for like hanging out and chilling and relaxing. Obviously, I'm not gonna lie. I got a 24-inch smart TV. This is a Roku TV. It's gonna be awesome. It only goes up to 720p, which isn't great, but honestly, I watch my YouTube videos usually in like 480 to 720 unless I'm like watching it specifically for one like HD video. I'll turn that one up, but when I generally just watch YouTube or something like that, I watch it like 480 to 720 just so I don't run out of hotspot. So yeah, this is gonna come in handy. This is gonna be good for my display screen while I'm working on music and stuff like that. So, and of course it allows you to stream free TV. I'm not much of a TV person, but you know, it's cool to have for like if I'm bored one day, just chilling, I can watch TV or something like that, Netflix and all that stuff. So yeah, I got a Roku TV. And with that, I also got a full motion TV mount. So I'm gonna mount this to whatever framing I end up doing in this van, which will be pretty soon. I'm gonna mount this so I can like, you know, swivel the TV whichever direction I'm currently at. So yeah, TV mount, really excited about that. Next, let's talk about, oh yeah, let's talk about the exterior real quick. Oh. So obviously, you guys have been asking me if I'm gonna paint the van, what color I'm gonna paint the van, all that good stuff. But I decided, I was trying to think of what color I wanted to paint the van. At first, I was initially thinking that I would do just like a all over olive green, something like that. Then I was thinking maybe I could do just like standard white, standard black, so it could be like more stealthy, I guess. But the thing is, I don't think my van's gonna end up looking very stealthy no matter what I do, because I do plan on adding some things to the van that's gonna just make it stick out regardless of what color it is. So I think I should embrace it a little more. So I was thinking about what I should do for a color pattern, and I realized that I really love the 70s style vans. I'll insert some pictures. Like that kind of style is really cool. It's the only style that really stuck out to me. So I think I want to do something like this specifically, like this one that I'm putting up on the screen. Something like that specifically I want to do. So that being said, I wanted to do the base color kind of like a beige or like a sand kind of glossy color. So I got some Rust-Oleum. This is some gloss sand colored Rust-Oleum. So obviously it's durable. It's good for like, I don't know, painting over like old stuff and all that. I've been really nervous about doing this paint job because I don't know how to do paint. I've been getting a lot of people in my comments and stuff saying, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. But over the past couple weeks, I've watched like 100 videos of people just getting their van, regardless of if it has like full paint, chipped paint, and they just get a sander, they kind of sand it down, and then they just paint it over it. And that was kind of it. And I've heard that it's lasting for years and stuff like that. So I think I'm just gonna go with that. I've gotten some people who have done that tell me that it's worked and it's still doing well. So I think what I'm gonna do is just get some sandpaper the van, make sure all the chips and stuff are like scraped out. I'm gonna get all the decals off, all the stickers and all that, take those off, and then just kind of like sand everything down, and then get some of this Rust-Oleum, pour it into one of those things, get a roller, and just roll it up. And that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully it works out great. If it doesn't, that's just a learning curve. You know, that you live, you learn. I'll do it better next time. But for this time, I really don't wanna like freak out and like over obsess over the paint job. I kind of just wanna get the paint done. I want it to look good, obviously, but the paint isn't like the biggest of my concerns, because obviously I'm gonna be drilling and cutting holes and all that stuff into this van. So I really wanna get the paint out of the way so I can tackle the inside and we can hit the road. So with that, I also got clear gloss. This is clear top coat. So after I paint the entire van, I think I'm going to do one coat, wet sand it, and then do the second coat, and then hit it with this clear coat. And I think we should be good. I'm obviously not a painter. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I think I'm gonna just like learn while I do it. And I think we're gonna figure it out. It's gonna work out good. with the paint stuff, I got some of this, which is masking paper. I also got some of these tape off things so I can make sure that like paint doesn't go where I don't need it to. So yeah, I'm feeling more confident about doing the paint job by myself. I'm not gonna take off like every single last inch of paint. I think I'm just gonna like get some sandpaper and like sand everything down so it gets like rough and more adhesive. And then I'm going to clean it off and then just paint over it and hit it with some top coat. And I think we should be good. So yeah, that's all for my paint stuff. Let's get into something that I'm actually really excited / nervous about. Okay, so this next thing, I'm actually pretty excited about this, but also nervous. This is a ladder that I'm going to mount onto the van. And now that I think about it, I kind of want to see if it works. So I think we're gonna test this out real quick. I'm not gonna like mount it on there yet, but I just want to see, because it has these little hooking things that I think will hook right onto my van. So I should be able to maybe use the ladder like right off the bat. So let's actually try this out real quick. Hopefully nothing breaks, but yeah, let's try it out. All right, so this goes like, yeah, right there. And then that's how that's gonna go. Although I think I might actually mount it on the side. I might actually mount it on the side instead. But for the demonstration, let's try to actually climb up from the back. Okay, let's see if this works. Yeah, it seems like it's working. Okay, ladder works. Pretty awesome. All right, so I did mention that I was nervous about the ladder because I'm gonna have to actually drill a hole into the van, but I'm actually way more nervous about this next part, even though it's gonna absolutely change the game as far as my comfort level, me and Lars's comfort level in the van. Because in the Astro van, for the entire year, we were traveling with no AC, no heater, no like really any way to like get cool when it's hot except for traveling to a place that's already cool. But I just invested in a Max Air fan. So I just wanted to say again how amazingly blessed I've been to be gifted this van, because it's allowed me to put all the money that I was saving for a new van completely into the van build. So this time last year, I wasn't able to afford to get stuff like this because, you know, I got the Astro van, did all that I could to it, and then it was time to hit the road. But I was able to invest in a Max Air fan. Which is going to absolutely change the game. This thing is going to be able to get smoke out when I'm cooking, bring in fresh air, take old stale air out, because it sucks air in and it also takes air out. You can use it while it's raining. This thing's gonna be so perfect. I cannot wait to throw this into the van. I'm very nervous because I'm gonna have to actually cut this size of a hole in the van and fit this guy in there, which obviously is gonna be scary because this van is my home, so cutting a hole into it, I just hope everything works out. But I think if I do enough research and all that, things should be okay. So yeah, max air fan, I'm super stoked about this. This is gonna be a game changer. All right, so I'm actually really excited about this next part. So I really wanted to incorporate power into this van. My last van, all I had was my Jackery and my Renogy, 500 watts, I think, total of power, which obviously wasn't a lot. So I decided this time around I wanted to build a mounting rack area. So I'm gonna just show you a picture of what I bought, because I have it right here, but it's extremely heavy. I can't really take it out and like show you. But I bought a custom mounting rack for my specific van height. And on that, I'm going to build a wooden deck, which I'm stoked about. I really wanted to do that with the Astro van, but I didn't have enough time, enough money to actually do it. So I had to not do it. But I want to build a deck on this van so I can climb up there with the ladder, chill, maybe invite some friends over. We can like chill on top of the deck, maybe cook some meals and just like watch TV, watch the stars, relax, bring Lars up there. I'm really excited about doing a deck. I've wanted to have one since I started van life, but I just couldn't afford it. But now that I can, I'm just very excited to do that. And on that deck, I'm also going to mount solar power. So I'm gonna get a entire solar thing going. I have no idea how to do solar. That's another thing that I don't know how to do, but hopefully we'll learn through this process. But I got I purchased 200 watts of solar panels, so I can actually mount these on top of the deck and use the power of the sun to power my stuff that I have in there, my TVs, my computers, my lights and all that stuff. And since I'm so nervous about this whole process, I just decided to get everything from Renogy. So I got the Renogy solar panels. I also got a Renogy charge controller, as well as a 2000 watt inverter from Renogy as well. And if you guys don't know, I already have at my sister's house, I have two 100 amp hour self-heating lithium batteries by Renogy. So I just decided to do everything by Renogy so there would be no problems of like incompatibility and stuff like that. So I just want to get everything through the same company. So that's what I did. So hopefully I will learn how to set all this stuff up and I will have power. So I'm deciding to go for 200 amp hours of the lithium and 200 watts of solar power just to start out. But I'm gonna leave space in case I decide that I need more power. So I can maybe add a couple more of the solar panels on top, maybe throw another 100 amp hour, maybe 200 amp hours if I need it. But I really want to try to start as light as I can, because I don't know how much power I need, and I won't know that until I start. Obviously in the Astro van, I didn't use hardly any power, but I did wish I could. So I feel like this should be enough for what I do. But I guess time will tell. So I wanted to save the best item for last, because obviously on this channel we cook a lot and it's kind of this like my signature thing. So in the last van we had the 1-burner stovetop, and obviously we had the little collapsible oven that we had. We made some great meals in that thing. We made Thanksgiving meal, Christmas meals. We've made so much in the Astro van, like more than a lot of people make in like houses. But I really wanted to up the game this next time around. So I invested in a Camp Chef. This is a outdoor oven. It's a propane ran oven. It's got 2 burners on top and a lot of space on the inside. This thing is going to change. This is gonna change the game. Like, and it's freaking huge. Compared to our last stuff, this thing is huge. So I'm gonna figure out how to mount this into the van somewhere to where it doesn't like move around. And we're gonna have an oven so we can make all of our meals and stuff in this guy. Which means I'm gonna have to be dealing with propane more, which propane kind of makes me a little uneasy. I don't know why, it just does. But I think it's gonna be all right. So yeah, let me know, guys, what you think I should add to the van. Let me know what your favorite thing was that I showed you today. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me. I have more stuff coming, so there definitely will be more unboxing videos. But this is just the first one that I had enough stuff to actually show you guys. But yeah, let me know what you liked about what I showed you and what I should maybe add to the van. But oh wait, there's actually one more. There's one more thing I actually want to show you guys. All right, so I'm about to completely show my age. This is my VHS of Jurassic Park, and when I put it in,
these are dilated.
They are?
Take a look. It's okay. Hold it down.
as you can see, it is not playing well, and it's not even in color when this is a color TV. So I ordered a VHS cleaner off of the internet. And I know that for the people who might be like young, you don't know what I'm talking about. But, you know, most of y'all probably know what I'm talking about. This is a VHS cleaner. So it comes, this is what it is. And it comes with this little liquid here. And what you do is you pour some of this liquid into that little red dot right there. And then you just put the tape in and press play. And it cleans everything out. So, yeah, we're about to clean this out real quick because I also bought Pokemon the first movie, and I kind of want to watch this right now, and if it's doing that, it's not gonna be fun. So let's try to clean this out real quick. This liquid into that red hole. And if I recall correctly, I think you just put it in and press play. And it should be cleaning it now. So yeah, we'll see if that works. Okay, so the VHS is now stuck in there, and when I turn the TV on, yeah, it's not even turning on anymore. So yeah, not sure if that really worked. So yeah, guys, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm gonna take care of this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. There will definitely be more unboxings to come because I have more items coming. I'm really excited about this van build. Getting less and less nervous every day. I think I'm getting more confident the more that things are starting to arrive at the house because it's becoming more real. And I can start to imagine the place that they'll go. So yeah, tell me what your favorite part of this was. What's your favorite item that I showed you today? And leave in the comments some things you think I should add to the van. But yeah, I am a sucker for 80s and 90s technology, but this is really kind of reminding me why we are where we're at right now with flying cars and electric vehicles and all that stuff. But yeah, let me know what you guys liked about the video. What item did you like the best that I showed you? What do you think I should add to the van? Leave that in the comments. Please consider subscribing. It helps me and Lars so much. with this expensive van build that we are undertaking. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. So until then, peace.